the government back in the late 1940s, let's say around about, I guess after the war, I guess, they brought a man in here by the name of Dr. Simon Fraser. I think he was English, and he led Bermuda's. He was in charge of Bermuda's family planning program. The government had set up, and I used to hear stories about people going to the hospital and having babies, and then they get this operation. Half the time, some of the people didn't know they were being fixed. Some of the women, right, didn't know they were being fixed. That they couldn't have them baby. Didn't know that. This Dr. Simon Fraser, what I decided, let me find out some more about Dr. Simon Fraser. I was a union member, BIU union member, and they used to have a lady around there by the name of Doreen Lightman. She used to be the editor of the Workers' Voice. And I used to do cartoons for the union, for the Workers' Voice. I used to do cartoons for the Workers' Voice. So one day we got into this discussion about race, and the concept of family planning came up. And she was saying that this family planning thing in Bermuda is not about, it wasn't necessarily an issue for the country as a whole. It was directed at a certain group of people. And she says, in order for her to find out, she said she had to find out really what was the real intention of family planning in Bermuda. And she said that two of her friends, now she's English, she come from England. She said two of her white English friends got together, three of them.
Is she white herself or is she black?
She's white.
Okay.
Right. And her two friends were white. She got together. She says, look, I want to find out something. I want you to do me a favor. And they had a discussion about it. She said, I want you to go up to the health department up there, to the clinic, and I want you to inquire for yourself to be part of the family planning birth control program. Well, they spread it out. This woman went 1 week or 1 month, right? The other woman would go the next month, so that they wouldn't say, well, that's strange. Two white women coming in here looking for birth control. But they spread it out. The first woman went there, and she said that she put her case to the people there at the clinic.
This is away in England?
No, here in Bermuda.
In Bermuda?
In Bermuda.
Okay. Okay, go on.
And she was told by another white nurse that this plan is not for you. So that you don't need to embark upon this here. This is not for you. She said, well, yeah, I mean, if I want birth, she said, no, we're trying to control a certain segment of the community that's just popping up these babies all over the place, and we want to, arrest the problem. So I said, oh. So the lady, after that, she left. The next month, later on, a different English woman came there. The other friend went and heard basically the same thing.
And this is in what year?
This is in the 80s.
1980s?
No, in the 70s. In the 70s, yeah.
In Bermuda?
In Bermuda.
Okay.
Right, in the 70s, early 70s. And we sat down and talked about it. I said, yeah. I said, let me go and do some research on the birth control. And do you know, sweetheart, I went to the library, the archives, and the archives is supposed to have all the government records. Can't find too much on this family planning program in the archives. Can't find too much on it.